Welcome, Aries, to your beginning of the month reading. This is for the 5th through the 16th. I hope all of you are having a enjoyable isolation, trying to keep yourself as busy as possible. Okay. Trying to stay calm, relaxed, busy. Okay. Let's get into your energy here, and welcome back all subscribers, and welcome all new watchers to my channel. Okay, let's get into this, guys. Let's see what's going on. See what you're thinking and feeling. Oh, there we go. Got a King of Pentacles on your mind. Are you worried about your prosperity? Are you thinking about, what's going on with your prosperity? This is very, actually this is becoming a kind of a normal thing here for the last couple of readings. Many people worried about their prosperity, worrying about where their money's going to come in if they're not at work. So it seems very natural at this time. Or are you worried about a Taurus, Capricorn, or a Virgo, or both, right? Or both. Is this the person that you're worried about because maybe they make the majority of the money? They help bring in the money to you? Let's see what Spirit has to say. Yeah, I know the King of Pentacles. Okay, so you know the prosperity. Okay, this energy is on your mind. You know your prosperity. Okay, you're trying to stand your ground in the present right now. In the past, you were getting out of mental conflict from something. Okay, and in the near future, you're going to be getting out of suffering in silence. So let's just look at these cards really fast here. See where you're going. Maybe we get a good idea of what's going on. Okay, in the near past, it was because you were getting out of this mental conflict. You didn't really understand the truth of what was really going on around you. So you were never moving forward towards anything. Okay, you were just kind of just doing your regular day abouts, okay? And then all of a sudden you had to start choosing wisely. Okay, so let's clarify on that. So yeah, it just seemed like kind of everything was up in the air. You didn't really see any big, any big deal about anything. Okay, then all of a sudden you started having to choose wisely, so you have the delegation here. You had to start delegating and strategizing, right? The choosing wisely. What made you do that? Well, because you weren't really in mental conflict in the very beginning, but you did feel a little ice cold, okay? You didn't feel like victory was really coming in, but you didn't understand the truth of what was really going on until all of a sudden your Ace of Cups seemed like they were kind of going away, and you couldn't understand, why am I losing at this? But you did move on towards that. But then all of a sudden it made you start having to choose something different because you realized there was some chaos going on. There's something up, right? With the death card. Something's going on, and it kind of got your attention, and you're like, well, it just felt like it was a transition. Something different was taking place, something that threw you off. Okay, something threw you off track. Okay, so this is how this King, how you started feeling about your prosperity. And I think it was your, you started realizing, my prosperity is kind of going a little weird over here, right? Or my love is going weird over here, how it's resonating. Okay, and you started, now you know, right? You're in the crown chakra, and you're like, I know what's going on. Okay, I know my prosperity. So over here, you felt this transition, and you're going, uh-oh. Okay, so you're standing your ground. You even have a little emotional withdrawal, but you're still looking for this new beginning, but yet you're having the realization, and obviously where you didn't understand the truth, now you understand the truth, but you don't feel like, with the sacral chakra upside down, what you want is what you cannot have. So I cannot have this. Okay, what I want I can't have. You're looking for that hope and that promise by standing your ground. It was expected Okay, you had the expectations of this happening and you were trying to look for some sort of support through the Ten of Pentacles. But where are you looking for the support of the Ten of Pentacles? Through this King of Pentacles. Clarify on this King of Pentacles. I'm starting to believe that this might be a person and you're thinking about your prosperity, thinking this person is the person that brings home a lot of money, or maybe, like I said, or maybe it's just you, but I see that there's, no, I don't. It's expected the support. It says it's expected. You know that there's no prosperity. With the wands upside down, yeah. It's expected that you had, like, they had an excellent job. They had an excellent job, and it was expected for them to support the money. And the money's not coming in, but you're determined to do as much as you can do. I think that this person, you're thinking about this person who usually is a big part of the money. You know, could be your husband or your wife, either way. They didn't flee from this job, you know. They didn't flee from this. You're not arguing or fighting about this. You're just kind of in your head about it. Because it's like you understand now why this person cannot support or do what they need to do. And there's nothing really you can do about it. There's no, like I said, yeah, you're Emperor. So suffering in silence over here. You have your destiny is upside down. Your awareness is you're fully aware. And your partnerships and alliances is now upside down. And I think it's because the Emperor over here, which is you, Taurus, or Aries, or a person that you're dealing with who is older than you, or like I said, or this, it could be this person over here that you're thinking of who makes all this money. You know, they're taking this very seriously. You're still keeping on to hope, waiting for, because you know that sooner or later the hope and the bliss is going to come back. Your partner's taking this very serious. Or you are taking this very serious. You could be dealing with a Taurus or a Libra. Maybe, you know, that could be them, or water. There's a lot of people on the deck over here, on the page over here. But I really do think you're dealing with a Taurus, Capricorn, or a Virgo. And I think this is really you over here knowing that there is going to be hope and better days ahead. You're trying to nurture the situation. It's a slow-moving situation, but there's nothing you can really do about this. But you're determined to do as much as you can to keep your family together, keep this relationship together. Your partnerships and alliances upside down, reevaluating 10. Oh, it's because you guys are not communicating the way you were communicating before, and maybe it's because they're taking this too serious, or maybe because you're taking it too serious, and it's giving you guys communication problems. Maybe they see you as taking this too seriously. Yeah, because it seems to me like they have some anxieties about this, since they're the one bringing home the money, and it's making the relationship backslide in the near future. And that's just because now he or she, whoever this person is, who's not bringing home this money, knows that they're losing money, losing time. It's like they're in prayer mode, just, you know, begging the universe to let this go away. But then all of a sudden you realize that they're in mental strength, that they're starting to have mental conflict. Your partner's starting to have mental conflict over this. And you realize that they're wasting days sitting around inside their head. And here's the codependency. Yeah. So this is a codependent relationship. They know that, you know, that they're the ones that work the most or bring home the most money. Okay. And you guys, I'm feeling like, you know, it's a codependent relationship somehow or another. Okay. I'm not sure exactly, but it's really starting to feel like a waste. Yeah. wasteful days. Not so much a wasted relationship, but wasteful days. Yeah, the text messages coming in. You could be asking friends for help. Yeah. Yeah. And it looks like this person or you or whoever, somebody is spending too much money. So whatever money that you did get in from a friend, a family member, or somebody, I don't know what it is. It could be a check of some kind. It could be your tax return, but monies were wasted. And I think this is what's really started to get on someone's nerve. Okay, and this is when all of a sudden the cycles seem like they're going a little bad, because now all of a sudden someone decided to go spend too much money. Wow. And then that's going to really break communication. Okay, because somebody did what you might, it's either you who did this or your partner, but you felt that it was very evil of them to do this since you don't have a whole lot of money coming in. Okay, so it seems like they splurged. They bought something that they shouldn't have been buying during this time. Okay, and this is where you guys start getting upset, and this is why your partnerships and alliances is upside down, because now you're starting to think, you know, I'm mad at you. Why would you do something like that? So it seemed like everything was fine, semi-okay. It could be rocky, no matter what. You know, I'm still seeing this as rocky. But over here, it's like it starts still, it becomes even more rockier, and then all of a sudden it gets really rocky. Okay, because somebody splurged money. And I'm thinking tax returns came in, something like that, or you borrowed money from somebody, or somebody gave you money. Because I have an offering here, okay, and with the Page of Cups, and yeah, someone out, see, and somebody went out and indulged. Someone went out and indulged, spent too much money, indulging, went out, spent too much money, and made bad cycles. Okay. And that's the near future. So I keep saying have, but they will. I guess that's the correct way of saying is that they will do this. Okay. Of course, nothing's set in stone, so, you know, if you watch it, you can actually prevent this from happening. Okay, so your relationship is children, and maybe that's another problem that you have. Maybe you guys are a married couple and you have children, okay, and this is where one of the problems is. Or maybe you're dealing with a child. Okay, and religious factors. Your love life is influenced by the religious upbringing and spiritual path. Okay, so maybe one of you is more religious than the other, and like I said, somebody over here is, you know, really praying, right? So, and remember, you deserve love. Okay, and I think that, I don't know how that's really going to. Okay, if this gets nasty, and this is going over this here, just remember, if they start getting nasty, and maybe you know that they get nasty with you a lot or something, just remember, you deserve love. You do not deserve to be treated like this. Okay? No matter whether it was you who spent all the money, or they're the ones that spent all the money, you know, you could probably, you know, figure this out. Unless this is something that happens a lot, okay? Then there's other ways of doing things, right? Always bring those factors in, because everybody makes mistakes. Take action. The Lord says take action, okay? Take action and remain as possible, as positive as possible, okay? So that way you can get to the success, okay? Because where there's always a tower, where there's always badness, there's always success somewhere, right? You can move through this, okay? You can get this monkey off your back, you know. Sometimes there's disasters, but we can always get out of bad cycles and turn those cycles upside down by remaining positive, okay? And yes, it takes time, okay? So let's just move towards that positivity right now, you guys, and that was your reading for the beginning of the month. If you like that, please like and subscribe, and bless each and every one of you in this time. This is a really, really rough time, and I will talk to you guys later. Peace and love to each and every one of you. Bye-bye.